Okay, 8amtrader.com. So I said I'd do some videos that weren't to do with the 8am trader system. So just going to take a trade here, post-market open, taking the trade because essentially you can see at that point there, the market is heading downwards. There's a little bit of indecision around there the minute before, but it looks quite confidently that it is going down. And that is what, that line there with the cursor, that's the line which I think maybe I got in slightly early. I thought that line had just broken, but I was a little bit quick just before the minute, so I thought that diagonal line had broken just with that tail there, but I got in slightly quick. But hopefully it is going to break. So that's actually what I was looking at there. Okay, it hasn't quite broken yet, just about there. Zoom in, you can see what I'm talking about, but now it's broken. Okay, so slightly fortunate, to be honest. It has broken, and I do think it will go down as a result. Just there, you can see that those diagonals, those three tails, and now you're getting a slight sort of curve in effect, because the price has gone down lower than that. So whatever was stopping on that diagonal line, whatever was stopping the price and making it go back up, is no longer there. So this should now not really have a floor to it and should be able to go down, which is what's happening. So that was the rationale behind that one. Stop loss. And let's see if we can get a decent amount of profit. It's not going down particularly hard. Expect it to go down further to sort of follow the cursor, but particularly on this minute. Okay, £100 up now. So round about there is where I think it could finish, which would be 160, 170 quid profit. But let's see. You've got to have an idea where you're going to get out as well, an expectation. This is not looking very positive now. If the minute finish, okay, that could be it. This could be the end of it. Right, now in that zone where I think, what do I do? Do I take it, or do I just leave it and hope that it's going to reverse? I've got the stop loss in place, so it's not a big issue, but that's really awkward. That candle finished. This doesn't look like it's going to. You can see the profit is gradually over a period of time eroding away. It's like, well, it's only 90 quid. Do I just leave it? Now there's definitely something there around about that price. Again, this is around 6,610. So it's what I said in previous videos, around that sort of 10 mark on the round figures, 6,600, 6,700, plus or minus 10 is where a lot of the positions seem to be, which make things go up or down, or present that kind of invisible barrier that the price has real difficulty going through, whether it's on the way up or whether it's on the way down. This, I think, is now just going one way. It's going to take us out. Okay. I don't know, probably could have done a bit better there, but right. We've still got the downtrend in total. It's still going down. Still got the diagonal there. So I reckon at a slightly higher price, give it another go. Okay, we've got this diagonal. It's reached the top of that kind of diagonal line, or that zone. If you imagine, I'm not going to draw it because I haven't got time to draw it, but a couple of diagonal lines indicating, a zone of 2 or 3 points wide going downwards in that direction. So that's the reason for taking the trade again. It just might need a little bit more of a run up before it breaks through, so that's possible. Just try and get the stop loss in place, and just waiting for a little bit more headroom before putting the stop loss in, but we've got to get the stop loss in as usual. Okay, so this is looking promising because what's forming here is a bearish engulfing candle. Okay, so just at that point we've got a bearish engulfing candle on that green bar, the entry bar. Got the stop loss in. So if this finishes as a bearish engulfing, that's a pretty good sign that we're going to get a bit more, we're going to get some more downward movement. If it finishes as a bearish engulfing, just about, it's tight though, isn't it? Okay. This is really awkward. You can see the price hasn't actually gone up or down very much from the market open again from 8 o'clock. It's working within a very narrow range. This is quite difficult, so difficult conditions to really do too much with. But we've got 2 trades in with 2 stop losses in, with virtually no movement to the downside from a monetary perspective. Got this line here again, looking for this to be breached. It's kind of holding at the moment. We've got another one here, so you can see everything's tending towards a nice kind of triangle formation, after which the price has got to go somewhere. That wasn't a very strong bearish engulfing, but which is maybe why it's not really doing what it should do. £90. I said, look, now you've got a little bit more of a bit like last time actually. Bit of a triangle, and this thing breaching around this zone here. You've got a bit of an arc now. When you extrapolate that arc further, and it would go down, but never say never. So probably getting ready to close this now, I think, because we're getting a little forest of candles building up. So I think I'm going to possibly close this and see what happens. Okay, right, I think probably close this now. Close this for, what's that, 180